Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. The decision with respect to Class 12 board examination is yet not finalized. In a high-level meeting with respect to the presence of the Defence Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh, the Education Minister, Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal and Smriti Irani, it was decided that on June 1st, a tentative plan will be drafted with respect to Class 12 board examination. However, both the central as well as lot many state government are in favor of taking the examination, that is the Class 12 board examination. However, it was suggested that the examination will be taken only for major subjects. And secondly, the duration of the examination will be of 90 minutes. Now time will tell, as the panel is supposed to sit on June 1st to decide about the fate of CBSE Class 12 board examination. However, the NSUI has opposed the central decision to hold Class 12 board examination 2021 while the second wave of pandemic is on the rise. We'll go into the details as to what the National Students Union of India, which is NSUI, has issued a guidelines and a statement opposing the decision of the central government to conduct the Class 12 board examination for this academic session, and they are pushing for a cancellation of Class 12 board examination. Now, after the meeting which was held, the NSUI has opposed the decision and has came up with an official statement stating, and I quote, "The conclusion of this meeting will do nothing but put the lives of these innocent students at risk." The NSUI president has called the decision as a wrong call regarding the exam. Now, in the official statement, the president has highlighted that the current government has again proved itself to be insensitive by making wrong calls about the board exams, and it will result in a mass gathering of the students and ultimately putting the students as well as their families at risk. He has put certain very valid question, and the question to the central government, he has said that if the government is ready to come up with an evaluation formula for many other subjects, why can't they do the same with the 19 subjects as well? So there has been a clear objection, and the NSUI has opposed the central decision to hold the Class 12 board examination 2021. However, the Student Islamic Organization of India, which is SOI, has suggested the Union Education Minister, Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal, to go for an alternative mode of conducting the Class 12 board examination. I will go into the details as what has been said. Now, they have highlighted to include open book and takeaway examination as an alternative method. Now, this was a suggestion which was given. So earlier, the Student Islamic Organization has also urged the minister to cancel the board examination. It was previously they have pleaded for the cancellation of the examination and to promote the students on the basis of the internal assessment. I quote what they have said. They said that if a complete cancellation of the board is not acceptable to most of the state government, which is quite apparent in the recent meeting which was held, the SOI has put forward an alternative method of conducting the exam that might be considered. So what has been suggested by SOI? They highlighted the examination should be from an open book or a take-home examination, and I quote what they said. As per their statement, the question paper and the answer script can be made available to the students at their home along with sufficient time to complete the examination and submit the answer back to the examination center. They also highlighted a particular process. The process of sending the question paper and receiving the answer script can be carried out in a flexible and a hybrid manner, including picking up the question paper from the school and sending them to the student via post or online. Individual schools can be allowed to opt for an alternative or an appropriate method or a mix of methods according to the needs of the situation for the students. They even have suggested to conduct the board examination for a number of subjects should also be taken into consideration, and reduction in the number of subjects is absolutely essential. They have highlighted to reduce the burden for the students, and in such kind of a scenario, the students be allowed to select a minimum of 3 subjects to appear for this examination. They also have highlighted that regardless of the safety precautions to be taken, which the central government is saying, such a large gathering of students, teachers, associate staff will pose a huge amount of risk from the point of view of health, safety, and not only for every person involved in the process but also for a public at large, because family members are also associated. So it's very clear that the Student Islamic Organization of India has submitted a petition to the Union Education Minister, Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal, to consider an alternative mode of taking the Class 12 examination. Previously, I said about the NSUI, which has opposed the center's decision to take the examination. Secondly, it was the SOI, the Student Islamic Organization, who has gone for and suggested an alternative mode of examination. Lastly, I come down to the ABVP, writes to the Education Minister again for a suggestion to go for an open book or remote examination. And the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, which is a RSS affiliated outfit, has written to the Education Minister to consider the mode of examination for class 12 and suggested an open book or a remote examination relating to the same. So it is almost the same plan of SOI what has been highlighted. It has been said that in view of the prevailing situation, it will be desirable to go for a novel examination mode for the pending examination, and the method highlighted is open book or remote examination using registered post, and exams for only major subjects can be explored. However, they say that if possible, then only to conduct a physical examination in the month of July or August. They also have highlighted that they believe that both the state government as well as the central government should not take hasty decisions or opinions and arrive at a particular decision which will give safety and security to all possible students. Now, taking into consideration the decline in the number of cases, the board as well as the central government can plan for a relative shorter time scale for conducting the examination in July-August 2021. However, they have emphasized to conduct the examination in an alternative way or an alternative mode. They have also came up with a detailed press release relating to the same, urging the government, both the central as well as the state governments, to take a strong decision taking into consideration the current pandemic into scenario. Therefore, students, NSUI has clearly opposed conducting the board examination and they have asked for cancellation. However, the Student Islamic Organization of India has suggested two alternative methods of taking the examination. The Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad has suggested for an open book or remote examination, but however, they have highlighted that if possible, in the month of July and August, an examination can be taken provided the scenario is conducive for an examination. This was an important information which I felt like sharing with you all. Moreover, any videos relating to education, examination and other information, you will get updated news from this channel. So would request viewers to be associated with this channel. Till then, thank you. Take care.